We have gotten some crazy Halloween cakes in the past. We've also paid some crazy prices. I mean, from $200 to $800, we've paid a lot for custom Halloween cakes. I really like Halloween. But what does a custom cake look like at different price points? That's what I want to know. That's what I'm really excited about in this video. The first cake was $75 and it's here. So let's bring it out.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, interesting.
What's interesting?
You have to wait and find out, I guess.
Okay. So excited. I love Halloween.
All right.
I can turn around?
Yeah, you can turn around.
Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Oh.
Interesting, right?
The more I turn it, the more issues I'm kind of seeing.
Now, listen. I don't want to throw your mom under the bus, even though that's what I'm about to do.
My mom picked up this cake and she brought it over. Thank you, Mom. I love you. She's not like she's a good driver, but she might be a little bit of an angry driver. So there could have been some. I'm kidding. I love you. I love you. I love you. Should I call her right now?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey.
Hey.
Quick question.
Yes?
How was the drive over? Was there anybody who like cut you off that you had to like slam on the gas or brakes or sharp turns or just anything? Or was it like pretty smooth sailing? It's just slanted and cracked. Was it poorly assembled and you picked it up like this? Or was there maybe a driving thing?
So, I don't think it was cracked. I didn't see any cracks in it. I mean, it didn't look like it was like totally straight. We didn't open it, but I mean, I saw it when it was whatever. I should have taken a picture of it right there. I'm not picking up any more cakes for you.
No, hold on. But Aunt Diane, how was her driving? Was it good?
Well, Diane was driving.
Okay. Oh. Aunt Diane, how was your drive?
You just can't blame it totally on the bakery.
No, I won't. I
Because,
won't blame it totally on the
stopping
bakery.
and going in the car.
Okay.
I tried my best.
Okay.
Okay, I love you. Bye.
Okay, I love you. Bye. She sounds like a guilty person.
She does sound really
She's like,
guilty.
you can't totally blame it on the bakery. So this is a crusting buttercream. So you can see I'm tapping with my finger. Nothing's coming off. That's because it's a crusted buttercream. It's got a large like icing sugar content. So when you have that and you've got a moist cake and a moist filling, if there's any shifts in it, it cracks. So either there was a shift in driving or when it was built, maybe the cakes weren't leveled or it had a soft filling. We're gonna find out at the end of the video. I love that they did the stripes. It's giving a little bit of like Halloween tiger tail. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I love the vibe, I honestly do. For $75, I feel like it's a fair size cake. It's more than you would have gotten at the grocery store. We'll see how it tastes compared to a grocery store cake. It's got the striped pattern, which is really beautiful and modern. And then you've got this really pretty piping that goes all the way around and some poofs. And then you've got some fondant decoration. They've duster painted with like gold or bronze. So it has like more dimension to it. They've got some fake blood. Like I feel like there's a lot of effort that was put into it that you wouldn't normally get just at a grocery store. A grocery store cake would be around $35. This is $75. It seems like they did kind of do that custom look. This would literally appeal to everyone. So I feel like they went with a very safe bet. All in all, aside from it being slanted in the cracks, I'm not mad at it. I think it's pretty good.
All right, so out of 5, what would you give this cake for decoration?
Ooh, only decoration?
Yep.
And we're assuming the bakery is not responsible for what happened.
Yep.
It's hard. I feel like they have a really modern take. I think they did a lot of things well, but I don't think they went above and beyond, and it's not a memorable cake. So I want to say maybe a 3.5.
Considering the price on that?
Considering the price, like I'm happy with the cake for the price, but it's not like, oh my God, this is such a great, you know? And also for those of you who watch the pre-show, which is our members only content, you'll know why I'm saying some of the things I'm saying. And I'm diving into it even more in the after show. On our homepage, beside our subscribe button, click join. We're posting after shows, pre-shows, and then we've got other kind of like mini behind the scenes, deleted scenes in there. I'll see you over there.
Can I reveal something without revealing something?
Yeah.
So normally when Lori says to the baker, do whatever you want, a lot of the bakers who are passionate about cake decorating take this as an opportunity to go all out.
To make whatever they want.
Foreshadowing.
If you just say be creative and go nuts, we found you get so much more for your money because people get really excited about their themes and they'll just put a lot into it. Let's see the next one.
Yeah, okay.
The second cake is $400.
Wait.
Nothing.
Why are you looking over? You just looked right over here.
I didn't see anything, don't worry.
I don't know about that. I think she saw everybody. I wanted to push record in case I happen to drop this. Okay, you are good to turn.
Good? Oh my God, there's body parts. Oh, that's such a cool cake board. I gotta turn this. I'm not a horror movie person. Shocking considering last year we did all horror movies. I'm definitely more of like a Beetlejuice Hocus Pocus girl, but Halloween Town. But I think is this not the Texas Chainsaw Massacre person?
I think so.
Look at like the movement of the shirt, the movement of the apron.
You're...
That's really cool because it would have been easy to just have a straight down apron. But stuff like that, you really have to appreciate. That would have taken so much extra time to sculpt.
Where's the rest of the body?
What do you mean?
Well, there's like a leg and an arm and a head and a hand. Where'd the rest of them go?
You know what? you bring up a good point, Kevin. I just think it's really cool. I mean, if you're gonna run with a horror movie concept, it's not a big cake for $400. But what they did was in the details. I mean, I said I didn't need a lot of slices. So they're like, cool, I got you. We're gonna make something really cool and challenging. And they did that. I love that the like chainsaw is up in the air. Again, that would have been harder than having the chainsaw like tight to his, because they could definitely have done the chainsaw tight to his body. And the custom cake board.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
That kind of looks like an art palette. Is this his art? You can see all the little stitches. You can see his muscles, like every little wrinkle on the shirt. Like there's not a detail missed on this cake. I think it's pretty impressive.
Okay, so what kind of rating would you give this one?
I'm gonna go with a 4.5 because it is an amazing cake. Like this is a piece of art and things on it are definitely memorable and I love it. But for me, I'm not a super horror movie person. So 4.5 feels really great for what it is. But other people, I think it would be an instant 5.
Oh my God.
God, I hate when you make sounds and grunts and comments like that. Like you really sound like you're struggling.
I am struggling. You are not gonna believe this one.
What?
That's crazy. Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Okay, what? It looks like a wedding cake with pumpkins.
You should turn it around.
Oh my gosh! Till death do us part. You wanted a wedding cake.
Did I?
You're like, we should hire a wedding cake bakery to make a wedding, a Halloween wedding cake.
Right,
I'm like,
that's right.
That's gonna be really hard to like tell them you want a wedding cake, but it's Halloween. It's gonna be so expensive. From the back, I'm like, cool, it's a wedding cake. It looks like it's leaning a little bit. And then all of a sudden, holy crap. Oh my God, the pumpkin's eating the cake. Okay, like creativity, I can't with this place. This place is insane. I mean, the handmade little like bride and groom skulls and then all the little like evil pumpkins. This cake has come alive. The arms, the teeth, he's like eating the pumpkins are eating him. It's like double cannibalism, you know? I love that the Till Death Do Us Part is not like piped on or like little fondant letters. It is carved in. They have like scratch marks and have carved in the letters and then painted them. I just feel like that's a really cool touch. This is just like something you would not expect. Actually, you know what kind of reminds me of?
What's that?
Our very first Halloween baker review video where we had that wedding cake that was like a monster.
The budget for each cake reflects greatly, I think, in the details and what we got. Oh, it says surprise inside pumpkins. So that's something fun to look forward to with a tasting.
There's something in the pumpkins?
Apparently.
That's exciting. It's not like that time where I thought there's something in the avocado. There's nothing in the avocado. This is really killer. It's so creative. I love the teeth. If we even like just take like a minute for each individual tooth here, look at the hand sculpting of it, look at the color of it, look at like the veins and grains. Like it almost looks like ivory where it has like, it's almost like porous looking. I love when you can sit here and stare at a cake for half an hour and keep finding new things to be like, oh, and look at this, oh, and look at that. Like you just like continuously exploring it. Do you think I should go do a cake with them? Like, do you guys think it would be interesting if we made a video where I go to the bakery and I actually bake like a really crazy cool cake with them? So you can see what goes into it and then I can get the experience like doing something. I think that would be, let me know. It feels somehow more impactful when you step back. I'm seeing everything like really close and I think I'm only seeing like mainly the details. As soon as I take a couple steps back, also, like, can we take a moment that like...
That was aggressive.
This cake is perfect. There is no cracks, there's nothing wrong with it. The cake from the first bakery, that only drove 15 minutes. This came an hour and a half with like the worst part of downtown with speed bumps and like stop and go traffic. And it arrived alive. So I can't get over them double eating each other.
Is it like a symbiotic relationship? You know what I mean? Like with like there's sharks and then there's those cleaner fish that like go inside the shark's mouth and clean the gunk out. Is that what this is?
Maybe.
There's like a pumpkin right in his mouth.
There's not a smashed pumpkin though. There's not a pumpkin into pieces where he's actually eating the pumpkin. Maybe not double cannibalism.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's symbiosis. Maybe this guy's going rogue.
This guy, like the other ones are like hanging out. He's like,
maybe that's part of the relation. Well, and this guy over here too.
Yeah, you got a couple rogue pumpkins. So rating, Kev.
Consider this. If you were like a super you were a pretty big Halloween fan, but you wouldn't have a Halloween wedding cake. But say you were like, I love Halloween so much, I want a Halloween themed wedding cake. Wedding cakes are really expensive.
5 star. 5 star. Instant 5 star. If I was getting married like on Halloween, we're having a spooky wedding, this is everything. This is a centerpiece. I mean, this is a talking moment. This is a memorable cake. This is something that I think anyone can enjoy no matter what they're into. 5 star. Let's see how they all taste. I just stepped away for a minute. We moved the cake forward, so we're gonna take some B-roll of it. Look, he is clawing himself forward, and then his buttercream butt is just dragging behind him. He's got all this like drag marks and the claw marks from his hands, and can like take a moment. This is not a standing up straight wedding cake. I think that this is all completely purposeful to add that like feeling and vibe and shape to the cake.
It really adds to his personality. Everything about it looks purposeful.
75, 400, 1,000. Side by side, like are they all worth it for their price tag? Like small cake, crazy big details. Big cake, lots of details, and then small cake, like a few details. So I feel like they all kind of have it.
Yeah, I think they all match their prices.
Just cut down the poof.
It's really crunchy icing.
It is, that's crusting buttercream. Chocolate cake, vanilla buttercream, because a filling would have been extra. We're gonna find out at the end of the video. I hate to say it, pre-showers will know why I'm smiling. Okay, it's a good tasting cake. It tastes like kind of a grocery store cake. It's got flavor, it's sweet, it's not super fudgy or chocolatey or anything. Like I would say just like a basic birthday chocolate cake. 3 out of 5?
Okay, so what's that bring their total score to? 6.5 out of 10?
6.5 out of 10, which I feel like is good. If that means it's a good cake, but it's not a great cake. The Foreign Jaw cake is a chocolate fudge cake with a coffee custard filling. That is definitely a lot more gourmet. Kevin?
Yes?
You received instructions, correct?
Yes.
I'm supposed to not stab him in the back?
Yeah, not the back. It's the front only. Let him see you coming.
Should I do a triangle? You always criticize my cake cutting.
I like when you carve the cave. That's my favorite slice carving technique.
The cave? Okay.
Oh, look at the little layers.
Look at the little layers.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm gonna turn it the other way.
Well, I wanted to show them, except you're also here, so you're also them. I don't know why, when I picture who I'm talking to, I picture this camera, I picture all of you. When I picture that camera, I picture just Kevin. Know that that's not true.
That looks really tasty.
Oh, smell it.
Oh, it looks so good.
It looks so good.
A lot of coffee.
It's just like flavor. And there's chunks.
Chunks of what?
I don't know. Coffee? I feel like I need to investigate with like another bite. That's a nut. Okay. If you're gonna give a cake with nuts in it, I feel like you should tell somebody since there's a lot of allergies.
What are you doing, H?
He's holding his toy in his
Yeah, I
mouth.
just looked over and he's just sitting there holding it. You okay? He's like a boy.
I'm shocked how much flavor went into this like very intricately carved cake. I'm gonna do a 4.5. Oh, wait, there's a surprise inside the pumpkins. Okay, I gotta eat a pumpkin first. Okay,
No,
come back
I
to
think you should leave the
pumpkin.
pumpkin.
Okay. So the first flavor is a red velvet cake with a Biscoff buttercream.
What is this? A slice for ants?
What is this? A center for ants?
Let's make it a bigger slice. I thought he had a cake board, but no, I think it was just like a post for one of the skeletons.
Why does the fondant look so like, I don't know, supple?
I don't know, it does look really soft, doesn't it? Okay. Okay. Unfair advantage because I am obsessed with Biscoff at the moment, but I would have thought Biscoff and red velvet, but the red velvet cake is a smidge dry. just a smidge, which is not really a bad thing because like the icing and the filling, everything is so moist. But red velvet cakes are usually typically more dry than a vanilla cake. But the icing itself, like it is so light and supple and buttery. It's delicious, and the Biscoff with it is amazing. And then now we've got red velvet and pistachio for the second layer. Okay. Whoa. Now that is a green filling. It doesn't look like chunky. It looks very creamy. Wow. It's so subtle. They overbake the top cake a little bit. The red velvet cake for this cake is so moist. Definitely better, and you can definitely like feel the difference in it. Finally, we've got a vanilla cake with a Biscoff buttercream. That's interesting. It looks like they didn't level their cakes, because you can see like that's a cake hump. That's why the icing is so thick here and thin here. One of the biggest things in making sure your cakes don't fall over is to level them so you know everything's structured properly. This is not level, but yet it's still structured properly that it did not fall. He's not in your face Biscoff. When I make a Biscoff buttercream, I make it in your face Biscoff because I really love Biscoff. I feel like it is subtle and mild. It's there, but it's not like, you know?
Well, what's the cake as a whole? Oh, do you need to taste the pumpkin?
I forgot about the pumpkin!
It's like the third time.
Oh my God, oh my God, okay.
It must be so wonderful for you having all of these surprises in life multiple times. It's like when we...
It shakes. I was gonna take a bite out of it. Should I like crack it open? I think it's like a chocolate ball. Look at this. You've got like candies and sprinkles and chocolate. That's so much fun. That is not what I was expecting. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I didn't bite into that though. I feel like that would have like killed my mouth trying to bite into that. That's really cute though. Honestly, flavors 5. When you think about like what you get for each dollar point, we got 1 flavor, no filling. We've got 1 flavor, but like a great filling, and you know it's a lot more gourmet. And then you've got 3 gourmet flavors and so much cake. Let me know how you guys would rate the cakes though, because I'm curious to see what you think and how you think they were valued at each price point. Members, I'll see you in the after show. Love you.